Hello students. Now here we are going to discuss some more question based on a principle of mathematical induction. Everywhere method of writing will remain same, but as per the last term, nth term, your combinations are changed, as already we have discussed with some of the question before this question. So today here I am going to start with the question number 8, in which your expression or statement is available as a 1 into 2 plus 2 into 2 square as a nth term n into 2 power n, and the sum of the whole statement is available as n minus 1 into 2n plus 1 plus 2. So here for obviously k plus 1 we will work out and then make it conclude for a n solution. So let's start with the basic step what already we have established for a question from 1 to 7. So here your question is available with these all terms having nth term as a now let's start with the first step, means let n is equal to 1. So left hand side you will pick up, it is as obvious, already we have clear about all the step, means first term solution means 1 into 2, 2. Move for your right hand side solution, that is 1 minus 1 into 2 power 1 plus 1 plus 2. This will give you 0, means finally 0 plus 2 means final answer you will get as a 2. So it is very clear that these two are the same, means basic condition satisfy here as P1 is true statement. Now second thing, we will assume that for n is equal to k, Pk is a true statement. That means Pk we can adopt as 1 into 2, 2 into 2 square, like that, k into 2 power k, k minus 1, everywhere in place of n you will write k plus 2. Now the last and the main part of this solution is you have to prove for n is equal to k plus 1. So your third step is let n is equal to k plus 1. So left hand side we will pick up here 1 into 2, 2 into 2 square, like that. First we will mention here the kth term, that is k into 2 power k, and the k plus 1 term here you will introduce this way. Now as per the method, from first to kth term your term will be replaced by this combination, means k minus 1, 2 power k plus 1 plus 2, and the last term you will keep as such, that is k plus 1 into 2 power k plus 1. Now here you see in first and last term 2 power k plus 1 is a common term, so make it common for simplified form. So here 2k plus 1 is common over here. Inside the bracket what you will have, first one is k minus 1, second one is k plus 1. So these two brackets we have combined, and the last this plus 2 we will keep aside. This is plus 2. Now minus 1 plus 1 cancel. Inside the bracket only one term is remain, that is 2k. Now here you can see we are quite common to our solution, but regarding this n minus 1 combinations are to be generated. So first of all these two you will combine here as a power of this base 2. So plus 1 more it will come. Now inside the bracket only k is remain, but your answer is available with your n minus 1, or here we have to produce k plus 1 minus 1. So that easily you can generate inside this bracket plus 1 and minus 1 from our side. So we can add and subtract any of the required term from our side. So this we will write here. Now you can see, if you match this solution form to your question form as a right hand side, everywhere we have generated k plus 1 in place of n. So here we can conclude that your pk plus 1 is again a true statement. So here we will write pk plus 1 is a true statement. So as pk is a true statement, here pk1 is also a true statement. Therefore, for all the values of n, your Pn is true. So this is also a different type of combination. Up to now we have not discussed such type of solution. Now we move towards the next question, that is question number 9. It is an important form in which your question is available as 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 1 by 8, like that. Last term 1 by 2n, and it is to be proved as 1 minus 1 upon 2n for all n belongs to capital N. Now again the basic steps will start. Your question is given as 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 1 by 2n. First step, let n is equal to 1. So your left hand side for P1, 1 by 2 only, first term value. Right hand side, 1 minus 1 upon 2, obviously it will give you half. So here, left hand side is equal to right hand side, means P1 is a true statement. Secondly, assume that for n is equal to k, pk is a true statement. Everywhere formally all the steps are to be right. Write the kth term 1 by 2. 1 by 2 square means this is 1 by 4. So up to the nth term it is 1 upon 2k, and this is given as this much. Now the main step we have to work out for n is equal to k plus 1. So third step, let for n is equal to k plus 1. So left hand side here you will have as 1 upon 2, 1 upon 4, kth term and k plus 1 term. Now from 1 to kth term it can be replaced by this form, 1 upon 1 minus 2 power k. Secondly, this you can split as 2 power k into 2 power 1, meaning is the same. Now here in these two terms, minus 1 upon 2 power k we can take common. Minus we are taking common. Take this main point. Remember that minus here only we are going to take common. So this inside it will turn to a negative quantity. So this will left inside the bracket is minus half. On taking LCM or a direct also 1 minus half is plus half only. Here make the power add. So this will give you 1 minus 1 upon 2 power k plus 1, means here again in place of n we have generated k plus 1, means your pk plus 1 is coming out here as a true statement form. So here, and this is the main step of this question. Normally student make a mistake on taking this common term, and here only you can make a solution with a plus solution, minus solution. So be very careful while you are taking negative sign as a common one. Obviously the inside sign will be changed. So here take care of the solution form. Now we conclude here that pk1 is a true statement. So conclusion of this is pk is a true statement. What we found, pk plus 1 is a true statement. Therefore, for all values of n, this Pn is true. So this way this question is to be sought out. So next we are going to move towards question number 11. 10th and 11 both have the same category. So here I will attend question number 11. In 11 question, combinations are available as 1 upon 1 into 2 into 3, 1 upon 2 into 3 into 4, like that. And a term is being defined as 1 upon n, n plus 1, n plus 2. And it is to be proved as n plus 3 upon 4, n plus 1 and n plus 2. So here, first step we will write, let n is equal to 1, left hand side pick up. These all are in the multiple form. So 2 into 3 will give you 6. Right hand side 1 plus 3, that is 4, 1 plus 1 and 1 plus 2. What you are generating here? 1 into 4 upon 4 into 2 into 3. This 4 will cut. Again this is giving you 6. So here you can say these two are match. Means P1 is true statement. Secondly, let for n is equal to k, pk plus 1 is a true statement. That means, sorry, for k, not for k plus 1. K plus 1 we will prove. Everywhere in place of n you will write k. Now the main step, let n is equal to k plus 1. So here pk plus 1 for left hand side we will write as 1 into 2 into 3, 2 into 3 into 4, k plus 1, k plus 2, and the last step means k plus 1 term, means in place of n we will write k plus 1. So here it will be turned as k plus 1, k plus 2, one more it will be add in each bracketed form. So this we will have. Now from 1 to kth term replaced by this combination, that is k plus 3 upon 4 k plus 1 k plus 2 plus 1 upon k plus 1 k plus 2 and k plus 3. Here we have to take a LCM for the denominator term in a combined form. So that will be 4 k plus 1 k plus 2 and k plus 3. So go for taking LCM, it is to be sorted out for final form. This is 4 k plus 1 k plus 2 k plus 3. What you will get in a numerator form in both? Here it will be remain k, but k plus 3 it will be multiply over here and will give you the square form. Second term 4, this is k plus 1 k plus 2 k plus 3 everywhere available, only 4 you will get here as a multiple form. Now make it this square expand and multiply by this expanded form. So that will give you 4 k plus 1 k plus 2 k plus 3 as such you keep. Here make it expand, k square plus 6k plus 9 plus 4. Multiply with k. So further you will have with the k cube plus 6k square plus 9k plus 4. This you keep as such. In each question, handling of k plus 1 term is a main part and normally students face problem in a solution of this final form. Now here being a cubic one, it is to be factorized. I hope you are clear about the factorization of the cubic one. First of all, we will find out it's one of the factor on substitution of your k value which satisfy over here. So first you think all terms are available with the plus sign, means obviously with plus solution it will never be satisfied. So first we will move for k is equal to minus 1. Let's see, minus 1 plus 6 minus 9 plus 4. You see this is going to be satisfied with 0 solution, means you can say k plus 1 will be one of its factor. And if you make it divide this expression with k plus 1 or further make it split, you will find the quadratic form as a multiple form as k plus 1 you will have as one of the factor and its quadratic form you will produce like this: k square plus 5k plus 4. It is to be further split for further solution form. Now this one bracket we can make it cut out. Now make it factorize 4 and 1 only. This 4 you keep as such. Now take common k plus 4 plus 1 you take common k plus 4 upon 4 k plus 2 k plus 3. Here k plus 1 is one of the bracket, another is k plus 4. This is 4 k plus 2 and k plus 3. Now this whole combination you have to turn in such a way that you can find it out that your right hand side expression is developed as everywhere in place of n we are having k plus 1 form. Here everywhere we are having, but it is not seems to us. So let's try to make it convert in form of k plus 1, which will give you the clear cut idea about the solution form which is required to us. Now here this k plus 1 you will write as such, that is n only. Secondly, this 4 you will split as 1 and 3. So here in place of n we have developed k plus 1. Now you come to this 2 denominator form. That way only it is to be handled. This is your k plus 1 plus 1. Last one, k plus 1 plus 2. So here you can see everywhere we have generated k plus 1 on a right hand side. So conclusion, pk plus 1 is a true statement. So as pk was true, we have concluded pk1 is a true statement. Therefore, for all the values of n, here Pn is true. Beginning step and concluding step everywhere will remain same. The main part of the question will remain change as per your nth term combination, and that is the main part of such type of solutions. So now let's move towards the next category, that is question number 13. In 13.1, in place of the additive term, here the terms are available with the brackets and multiple form. So formation of the question is quite a change. So here question number 13 is your Pn is available as a 1 plus 3 upon 1. Secondly, 1 plus 5 upon 4, and this way the terms are written with the multiple form. As a nth term, it is 2n plus 1 upon n square, and finally it is to be proved as n plus 1 whole square. Now let's start with the first step. Here n is equal to 1 means first bracketed term, that is your left hand side 1 plus 3 means 4. Right hand side. 1 plus 1 whole square, that means again 4. So normal form P1 is a true statement. Now second step, assume that for n is equal to k, pk is a true statement. Here it is a pk. With the product form we will write the terms. Now the main step, let n is equal to k plus 1. So here left hand side you will pick up 1 plus 3 upon 1, 1 plus 5 by 4. Like that it is to be write in a multiple form your k term. So one additional we have to write. One more term here we have to introduce, that is your k plus 1 term. So 1 you keep as such. In place of k we will write k plus 1. This plus 1 already available. Whole upon k plus 1 whole square. Here take care of this matter that everywhere in place of k we will write k plus 1 to generate k plus 1 combination. Now again from first to kth term is to be replaced by a single form, that is k plus 1 whole square. So here it will be k plus 1 whole square. Now here somewhat we are trying to combine our terms. 1 plus, make it multiply, 2k plus 2 plus 1 whole by k plus 1 whole square. So make them combined. 1 plus 2k plus 3 upon k plus 1 whole square. Now it is to be sought out for final solution form. So obviously we will go for taking LCM. It is very clear that your LCM and the numerator multiple will multiply and get it cancelled. These two are cutting. Now further make it expand, means k square plus 2k plus 1. Further we are having 2k plus 3. So what we are going to be combined here? K square, 2k combined means this is 4k and plus 4. This is a perfect square we have generated for k plus 2. So this we can write as k plus 2 whole square. Now this is to be matched with the right hand side. Obviously it can be written in that form easily, this much. So this is k plus 1 whole square. So it is very clear that in n place of n we have generated k plus 1. So concluding step we will write here as your pk1 is a true statement. So conclusion we will write in a normal form, that is pk is true. pk1 we have proved as true. Therefore for all Pn is a true statement. So this way This is a different category we have discussed. So in next class, some more question with different combination we will discuss with the same category of the same exercise. Thank you.